I'd take it. I'm like, yeah, sit down.
Yeah, yeah, I'll do it. Shit.
Watch this shit.
Fucking Ink Masters. Dave, fucking, Navarro
Navarro.
ain't got shit. That,
No, he doesn't have shit. He's not a tattooer.
yeah, but for some reason, he has a voting count on goddamn Ink Masters.
Well, I think that's because the guy, or I don't know if he's still on there or not, but the one guy that,
Banged Cat D.
no, the guy with the long hair.
Yeah, that's the one who banged him, I thought.
Oh,
Her?
the red looking one?
Yeah, the one with the oral fixation that always has a toothpick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought.
Yeah, that guy, I think he used to tattoo Dave Navarro. So I
Oh.
think he was like, hey, Dave, you owe me a bunch of money. I'm going to put you on the show.
Dave Navarro and his like little ass tattoos and shit, and like like I cannot stand that show.
I don't, like, I never really watched it ever.
You never really
So,
watch it.
nah, I'd never watched that shit. I watched like a handful of episodes just because that's kind of like what the thing was.
No,
But when it like first came out,
like I I view it. I wouldn't say I watch it, you know. But Tara really likes those style of shows with the tattoo, or even like tattoo artists critiquing tattoos online. She'll watch that, and like it gets weird for me. I don't know.
um, I, I mean, I just don't have a huge interest in them. Honestly, like I, as much as
Tattoos?
like, no. As
Oh,
much as I like tattooing, I just that like the Ink Master, I don't have a huge love for.
mm-hmm.
Like something like Miami Ink or something like that,
Yeah.
where like those dudes are, I like those,
Mm-hmm.
like the stories of the customers and all that stuff. That's cool. I don't need to see it at a competition though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's not me, but I get why other people like it. My mom will watch it. It's fucking weird. Every time I come out with a tattoo, she's like, ugh. But she'll sit there and watch people. All right.
MTV had this show long ago called Revenge Tattoos.
Yeah.
And like you and a friend would go and get tattoos what they would decide. And like I remember I was like, I want to do that. Like I want my first tattoo, Tara, you can pick whatever you want, but it's a revenge tattoo. So I mean, if you want to like, you know, a guy to tattoo like a giant penis mural on my back, cool. But I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tell the guy to tattoo you on your back and to sit there and like be like, yeah, this is gonna be a 6 hour tattoo. And I want him to sit there and tattoo you the whole 6 hours. And I want him to put no fucking ink in the tattoo. So you have to sit there and get fucking blistered tattoo, especially around like the sensitive parts, like on the back of the arm where the armpit and the ribs meet and shit.
Dude, that is an incredibly funny, fucked up thing
Yeah.
to do to somebody.
And
Because
you get no fucking tattoo out of the deal.
that's the worst thing ever, dude.
Yeah.
That's like I would probably, especially 6 hours, man. I beat the shit out of somebody.
Yeah.
I'd be
Like,
like 6 hours and there's no tattoo. Okay, all right. I'm gonna whoop your ass now.
yeah, I swear to God. Like, I like watching that at some points where it's like, you know, two girls get on there and she's like, I put slut and it looks like cum because you're a slut. And then, like, I'd be on there being like, yeah, you got a 6 hour tattoo and there ain't shit back there. You got stick poked for fucking 6 hours by a guy from New Zealand with one of those like wooden tap tattoos and shit.
Oh
Just,
my god. Oh, that would hurt so bad.
There ain't nothing back there to show for it.
Dude, I would murder you.
Yeah, I know. It's like the
Actually, you know what? I'd probably laugh my fucking ass off.
yeah.
But like day two, when it's like I can see the scarring from it, then
Mhm.
I would be like, "All right, Jerry, I'll be over in a little bit. I'm gonna give you a fucking tattoo."
Oh god damn. That like that's just such a fucking hilarious ass concept. So I couldn't help it. Tara
It is
basically told me
very
the
good.
same thing. Like, because you know how they put them on the stage and they're like,
Yeah,
okay, and now uncover the tattoo. And then there's like these two people who's egging this like very, very upset person on. Like, how do you feel about that tattoo? They would just be like, oh, damn, that's fucked up. I would love it.
I guess. I think after maybe a little while, you'd be like, "Oh, thank God, that's what happened," because you don't actually want the shitty tattoo. You know what I mean? Like, basically, you're gonna get a cut, and it's gonna suck for a while, but then you're free
Yeah.
of a shitty tattoo.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
No, the tattoo came out good. That looks good. I can
Mm,
see it. It looks pretty good.
yeah,
I can from here on the computer I can tell what it is, you know. It's the Boy
yeah,
Scout thing,
yeah,
right? Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
The shocker.
Yeah. No, well, yeah, then the eyeball. I mean, once you're 75 and it starts blurring together and it's like, "Grandpa, is that a bruise?" And just like, "Yeah, it's a bruise."
Don't worry, Jerry. I'll come over there with my tattoo gun.
Hey, I am proud to be so punk rock that I don't have any tattoos. My mom has a tattoo. There's no like, yeah, Dave Navarro, you're so cool. Old ladies, your grandma cool, Dave. Like, I want that to be like the next wave of like anti-tattoo people. You know?
Mm, I think it's probably going to come in the next, I don't know, I'd say 15 years. I've already met like a couple younger people that are just like, nah, fuck that. I'm not getting no tattoos.
No.
Every- Everybody has tattoos. I'm like, yeah, there was a point when nobody had tattoos, and then that was the cool thing to do was to get them.
Yeah.
So really, you're just reversing, and then it'll go back to that again, and then it'll come back to this again.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, at least you have like homemade tattoos. Like a majority of them are just homemade, you know?
I would say out of like the 150, 140 are
Yeah.
homemade tattoos. So yeah,
Because I know there was this big argument I was watching on a TikTok video, like a whole section of like people pissed that Amazon can sell those tattoo machines, you know? And like these great artists are just showing, like, I might not be apprenticed, but I can do, you know, good stuff. I'm not charging for it. You know, my friends come over and I tattoo them. Oh, well, you know? But these like Puritans are sitting there going, you need 500 hours in an apprenticeship, and then you will be able to pick up a gun after you've like scheduled 3,000 appointments. And then finally, the guy in the back is like, all right, I'll let you tattoo this piece of plastic and shit. And you get like a little bit of stick and poke fucking work. And then one day you'll be on Ink Master, you know? It's like, fuck that.
yeah. I mean, if I was smarter when I was younger, I would have went that route. But now with her, I don't have time for all that shit.
Yeah.
And
No.
like, I'm fine with the way my tattoos look. Like, I'm not out here trying to impress anybody with gorgeous tattoos.
No.
But I really enjoy it, and it's fun because it's a little bit like a puzzle to see, like, all right, that doesn't work. Let me adjust the needle. That doesn't work. Let me adjust the speed. Okay, that doesn't work. Let me adjust this. Like, I enjoy that.
Yeah.
And granted, if I would have went the apprentice route, I wouldn't need any of that practice. But the shit that I do on other people by no means is amazing,
No,
but you know what it is, and it didn't cost you anything.
no, but
So,
you're also not charging them $1,000 for a couple hours work either.
right.
You know, and they're not expecting you to know how to do, like, can you do biomechanic? Like, I want biomechanic ribs and shit, and it's like, nah, I can do a little skull though. I can put a little skull on you. You want a little skull? Yeah, just like that. You know, now, I could write
Did
some words on you.
you know how much I paid for that fucking Leatherface tattoo?
How much?
That one that's on my back, like the good one.
I've never
Have,
seen it, so
you've never seen it?
nah.
Oh,
You
I
haven't
have.
been over here with your shirt off a lot, you know.
That's
Usually
fair.
the lights are out, so.
That's fair. I'll be better at it. But I have I have a Leatherface tattoo on my back that I can't believe I didn't tell you about it. But I paid $900 for it,
No.
and it's not finished.
No.
It's not gonna get finished
Oh
unless
shit.
I reach my back.
Just like tape your little tattoo gun, I mean, machine up to like some yardsticks and get a like 3 mirrors and just be like, okay, I'm finishing this motherfucker.
Yeah, dude. And it's not even that great of a tattoo.
No. Yeah, see, that's what like that's my understanding. Yeah, if you go on Amazon and buy the machine and yeah, and you know, like all the kit, and then you're in your basement like charging people like, you know, yeah, I can do a tattoo for like $200. And someone comes over and wants like this miraculous tattoo, and then you're like, yeah, you ain't getting that, you know. I'll do a little Pikachu on you. Yeah, or whatever.
Yeah, look. If you have the ability and the skills to knock out like a beautiful watercolor tattoo or something like that, and you want to charge somebody 40, I mean, $200-300 for it,
Mm-hmm.
if I think your quality is what should dictate your price.
No.
A shop should have nothing to do with how much you charge.
No.
Like me and Kenny and Deshaun, everybody, we all used to go over to my brother's house and let him tattoo us, and we took him like $60 in a 12 pack, like,
No.
and we'd all sit around, get drunk, and get tattoos. And he was a professional artist. He didn't give a shit.
No.
Like, he was like, dude, you come over when I'm not at work, I'll tattoo you.
Yeah,
I don't
like
give a shit.
you're keeping the art of tattooing alive where it's like, here, you carry around my art. You want
Yeah,
my art? Here, you can carry around it. You know, yeah, there are like some motherfucking Picassos out there, but at the same time, you know, just to have someone else's art on you, you know, if you want a tattoo, that's a tattoo.
yeah. And not only that, like, you know, you shouldn't be so upset at, you shouldn't be so upset because, like, tattooing, like, in the original, like, formations of tattooing, motherfuckers weren't in shops.
No.
Like, they clear out caves and be like, all right, sit down on this booth, bro. Like, did the hot goth chick with the big tits ring you up? Like,
Yeah.
no, they were fucking cavemen fucking tattooing
Yeah.
themselves.
Yeah.
Like, and they went directly for the face. So, like, all this dumb shit, it just doesn't even add up.
Well, you know where a lot of like tattoo like the idea of getting like tattoos came from, you know, was from the sideshow, from the carnival. A big one, especially when it's traveling, they would show you like the tattooed lady, okay? And then the tattoo artist would usually have a little tent beside it. And if you paid him, he would do like, you know, Heart Mom or, you know, something like that. Yeah.
Really? I
Yeah.
didn't.
So she was the like
advertisement,
She was the
basically.
advertisement, and then this tough kid would come in there and be like, yeah, I want, this, skull or dagger, especially like in the Midwest, because not very many like tattoo shops, outside of like sailor ports, you know,
Yeah.
were like, like I'm gonna set up me a shop in Tuscaloosa or something. No. You were getting the carnival came into town. And there was the tattoo guy, and he gave me a tattoo.
Um, it's been probably 12 plus years ago. Last time I was in North Carolina. Last time I was in North Carolina, in Indian Head, North Carolina,
Hmm.
you couldn't get a tattoo.
Yeah.
They didn't allow them in that area, so you had to drive to South Carolina to get a tattoo.
Jesus. See, that's a business move right there. Underground tattooing in the back of my car.
It was so weird because like we went to get my ears pierced. I was like, I don't think, nah, I didn't know you at the time. I
Hmm.
was only like 18 or 19 or something.
Yeah.
I was like wilding out. I took my last Burger King check and just went out there,
Hmm.
and um, and we were looking for tattoo shops, and they were like, nah, not here, bro. Like, no tattoos here. We are like, wait, fucking really? And they were like, yeah, dude, you're not allowed to get tattoos here. Like, you gotta go to South Carolina to do that. So that's, I mean, I didn't go, but I didn't end up getting anything. But I got my fucking ears pierced. I was like, wow, I'm settling for ear piercings.
Yeah.
I wanted, and I had no, like, and of course at that time, I also had no fucking clue how much tattoos cost.
Yeah.
I was like walking around with like $80 in my pocket, like, I'm about to get my arm done. And then,
Like that guy's like just sits there and he goes ming ing ing ing. You're like, okay, that's $80, man. Like, what? Yeah, I put a little rainbow on you. You got
yeah,
every color, and the $80 is my time, It's like, oh, okay. Oh, I see. If I would have taken $80 and wanted to get a sleeve done, I had to go to West Virginia. Yeah. The only problem is the guy every couple of minutes going to be asking, how do you spell that again?